Well, good Tuesday morning to you, Chris Hare, the Crypto Cowboy, bringing you another video update. Today, we're just going to do a breakdown on Solana, where it's going, where it's been, how it's going to get there. So if you're enjoying these videos, hit the like button, tap the subscribe, hit that bell notification. You'll get updates as soon as we upload a video. And I need to remind you, these videos are not for financial advice. They're for entertainment and educational purposes only. Use caution when trading crypto. You could lose all of your money. All right, let's break it down. Let's go into the crypto fear and greed index, currently sitting at a 42 at time of recording. And what we've talked about before, this measures market sentiment. Are people scared? Are people greedy? Well, right now we're in neutral. Yesterday a couple of days ago, we were in fear, about 38, 39. Now we're at 42. We've came up with the pump that's happened over Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. But what I'll tell you, and we've talked about this before, when we're in fear and extreme fear, those have been the best times to buy. Goes down, rockets up. Goes down, rockets up. Goes down. What are we doing now? Well, we're going to go into the charts and break it down. I'm going to start and just do a brief update with Bitcoin real quick, just because altcoins follow Bitcoin. And right now, Bitcoin is in a downtrend. You can see the downtrend. So we naturally think that Solana is going to go down with it. They usually pull down harder than Bitcoin. All right, but if we go to a weekly chart, we'll kind of talk about what's happened over the last several months to year. So you can see we had our big pump when Trump was elected and leading up to it, and then we had another big pump here. Trump pump was right here, and we had that massive pullback that brought Solana down all the way to about $94. Bloody pullback. From there, we've basically gone straight up. So these things have to cool off. We finally hit a target of around $253, just shy of our high of $295. So we're working our way down. These things are like a spring. They have to get compressed. Then that spring turns loose and it sends them to the upside. So I think right now, as far as a weekly chart's concerned, is that we're in that recoil phase where we've got to load that spring back up to get another jump. You can see this is a 50 moving average. This fault takes 50 of these candles and creates a fluid average on our chart. What this happens is this turns into a really strong support and resistance. So the 50 smoothing average is sitting around $156. You can see our golden zone is anywhere between 154 and 131 on the weekly chart. Will we get there? I'm not sure. I pay close attention to this wick. Market makers like to fill about 70% of these out. And that puts you at about $175. But we'll go down to the daily chart. We'll break this move out just a little more, give us an idea of what's going on and where we're really going. You can see on the daily chart, we're headed down to test that 50 moving average. We broke out above it, and I took a long today off of that move. We did really good. We made some good profit, but when we didn't get up to the 618, I closed the trade. I was a little concerned, and I was right. This is pulling down. So what are we waiting on now? Well, we got to wait on this 50 moving average. It works as really strong support and resistance. One of two things happens. We either retest it and bounce, and we go to these upper targets of around $230 on up to about $280, or if we lose it and retest and it's not successful, then we're going to go down and test this 200 moving average. This takes 200 of these candles and puts a fluid moving average on your chart that you can tell we bounced right off of it after the horrible pullback on Friday, and we started to create a run. But it didn't look like it was quite enough, so I got out. We'll wait on this 50 moving average. $200 is really our magic number. We hold that and we head to the upside. If we lose it, I'm afraid our targets get kind of ugly. $185, and then our weekly golden zone is down at $142. I do have these trend lines on the chart. These gray lines here are trends. They touch 3 touch points somewhere in the back, and these waves like to really stay in between them and bounce around. So we can see that line is right around $136. That's kind of where I'm looking right now. If we lose this weekly golden zone, we've got bigger problems, and that's another conversation that I'm not prepared to have yet. But there's still hope. We could bounce off the 50, but we've got a lot of support before we lose all of these levels. So let's just play this day to day. Let's figure out what's going on tomorrow. I'll update throughout the day of what I'm doing, where I'm going. These charts are posted in the crypto school. I post all the charts. I post my moves from day to day, what I'm doing. And you guys will also get the shorts on YouTube that kind of keep you updated throughout the day of what's going on. I've really enjoyed doing those and they seem to be really helpful. So that gives you a super good idea on Solana. I just wanted to cover that since I was talking about it today. It's been kind of hot. People are asking questions, so we'll get this video out. That way you can kind of get an idea of what's going on. But I'm going to wrap this up. I really appreciate you guys watching. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Like I said, I'm in the crypto school. You can find my updates on X. Follow all my links. There's a link down there for BitUnix to get you some sweet exchange deals. But I've said enough. We're going to shut this thing down. Chris Hare, the Crypto Cowboy. See you down the road.